ISHQ Murshid Review. Is it worth the hype? Writer: Abdul Khaliq Khan. Director: Farooq Rind. Schedule on English 20 Days channel. Let me start this review with an honest confession. I have started giving Pakistani dramas way more leverage than I did back when I started reviewing dramas, and in the past few years. There are several reasons for this shift in perspective. Firstly, when you are not scrutinizing every single episode, you end up watching these dramas with a viewer's perspective more than that of a critic only. There is the option of fast-forwarding as well when you are watching a drama on YouTube, which makes it easier to watch and even enjoy some dramas that you would otherwise simply give up on. And to be honest, any dramas fit the bill in a way that there is more to praise than to criticize. Also, in the past, I missed out on many entertaining dramas because they failed to impress me in the first few weeks because I was not too willing to lower my expectations from them. Therefore, I always give dramas with some degree of potential another go. ISHQ Murshid has proved to be one such drama. First impressions. ISHQ Murshid is one of those dramas that failed to capture my attention initially, mainly due to its fantastical nature. Not only did I find the storyline far from reality, but I also felt that the overall treatment given to the drama lacked authenticity. The feel of the drama goes way beyond filmy. It is more of a fairy tale or the kind of story an animation would center around. Such an experiment could either result in creating magic or wonder for some viewers, and others it could simply not work. After watching the initial 2 episodes, I felt that the portrayals and execution seemed disconnected from real-life nuances. The overuse of lighting and perhaps filters also made it difficult to take this drama seriously. ISHQ Murshid instantly reminded me of Pyar Ki Sadke because of the treatment given to the script, which goes to show that this is Farooq Rind's signature style. I also felt that certain supporting actors were not ideally matched to their respective roles. Since this first impression was more disappointing than promising, I decided to tune into this drama once a few more episodes went on air, and I had the option to fast forward whenever I felt the need to do so. In this period, ISHQ Murshid turned out to be the most watched drama on Hum TV. It received a lot of attention from the viewers, which is evident from the number of views its episodes have been getting on YouTube. After the 10th episode went on air, I decided to revisit a drama I initially gave up on entirely, and I am going to be honest, I ended up watching the 10th episode first to decide whether it was enticing enough to catch up on it or not. What caught my attention more than anything else was Bilal Abbas Khan's phenomenal performance and screen presence, coupled with his amazing on-screen chemistry with Derry Fishan, ISHQ Murshid main characters. Ishq Murshid is yet another story of a rich and influential young man falling for a girl from a middle-class family. We have watched too many such stories in our dramas lately. However, what sets this story apart from the others is that this rich and influential man is not toxic. Yes, that is what I meant by lowering one's standards. Winking face, Shamir Sikandar, played impeccably by Bilal Abbas Khan, exceeding expectations, has an interesting background, and he is an interesting combination of sensitive, smart, and at times manipulative. This character reminds me of Mahir from Dobara. Although the circumstances are poles apart, Shamir falls more or less in the same category. He is not a good guy altogether, and he is not the bad guy. Like many other scenarios in the drama, Shamir's decision to become Fazl Baksh had to be the most outrageous and hard to digest turn in the story. Also, the fact that Shamir is the son of one of the leading politicians in the country, yet no one knows what he looks like, is even more impossible to digest. You have to convince yourself that this is a work of fiction and has nothing to do with reality to continue watching the drama. What makes this track enticing and likable besides all of this is the emotional element of this track, which is also over the top at times but somehow always resonates. Apart from this, because of the way Bilal Abbas Khan has embraced this character, you cannot help but root for Shamir. Also, his emotional connection with his mother and now his newfound family makes him a likable character. There have been times when this new connection has also been exaggerated. But that does not make Fazl Baksh less likable. The female lead of the drama, Shibra, played by Dari Fishan, has some strong positive attributes and also a funny bone. She is ambitious, intelligent, caring, and also knows how and where to draw boundaries. However, her sudden closeness to Fazl Baksh is the most hot element of this particular track. I must say that I find Dari Fishan more well-suited for this role than for the one she is playing in Jay-Z Aap Ki Marzi. Shibra's mother and sister's characters are not the best thing about the drama. The mother's issue with her husband seems baseless at times, and her love for Fazl Baksh is difficult to warm up to. I am certain I am not the only one who is sick of watching sisters who are poles apart and younger sisters who cannot communicate intelligently with their older siblings. Also, the fact that the performances of both the actors involved leave a lot to be desired adds to making their scenes forward-worthy. Faraz is another character that has a lot going for it, but unfortunately, the actor playing the role does not bring much to the table. I am genuinely surprised to see Srha Asghar playing a side role which is nothing more than just that. She has so much potential and deserves meatier roles. She could have done better as the sister and not the friend. Also, it is unfortunate that She is being paired with actors who are not exactly her perfect match. Zohaib and his mother's role provide comic relief more than anything else. There are times when you wonder whether this track was even necessary or not. I would like to take this opportunity and request Hira Tareen to stop playing the same role over and over again. She has been typecast so many times that I have lost count. Also, can we please stop showing educated and seemingly enlightened women chasing after men who make it very clear that they are not interested in them? Shebra's father's role, on the other hand, has been translated on screen convincingly and gracefully by Noor al-Hassan. His bond with Fazl Baksh does not come across as superficial, and I find myself dreading the time when he will find out the truth. Shebra is her father's daughter in every sense possible, which makes this character even more important. Ali Gul Mallah is also adorable as the original Fazl Baksh. His on-screen chemistry with Bilal Abbas Khan makes their scenes a treat to watch. This goes to show that even with a little screen time, an actor can make a big difference. Omer Rana's character does not offer much. It does not have the same screen presence as Shebra's father. Zamina Ikram's performance comes across as overly staged, lacking the natural spontaneity. Is it worth the hype? Does ISHQ Murshid smile? Accept your presence. Striking ego on her nerves, she said. But that doesn't mean I am asking you anything. I know it well. He said, I don't deserve to be asked anything. Murshid is a light-hearted drama that serves as an escape from the kind of content the viewers have been served in the recent past. The experiment worked for Team ISHQ Murshid, and much of this success rests on Bilal Abbas' shoulders. The drama's content could have garnered wider acceptance among viewers had it been promoted as a blend of comedy, fantasy, and romance. A more nuanced impact could have been achieved if certain caricature-like traits of the characters and the performances were toned down. Are you watching ISHQ Murshid? Share your views.